Gardner Cobb Marsh. Gardner Cobb Marsh is approximately 4,500 acres of beautiful old wet prairie marshland with pine flats and age-old hammocks, located just northeast of Lake Kissimmee. But prior to 1988, did you know as airboaters we could not legally ride in the marsh? I bet you didn't know that. As of 2022, the marsh has officially been legally open to sportsmen and women for 34 years. The Gardner Cobb Marsh is a beautiful wet prairie land with the main trails from Sheep Hammock, Little Hatchet Hall, and North Cove, and it became recreational land in 1988 after the Kissimmee River Valley Sportsmen's Association went to court. So what happened? Well, let me tell you. The Kissimmee River Valley Sportsmen's Association fought to establish water boundaries for Lake Hatchet at an elevation of 52.5 feet above sea level. That's what we call the high water mark now. Well, when the verdict was handed down from the courts, Swiftmud agreed to an elevation of 54 feet above sea level as sovereign land. Well, guess what? The marsh is below 54 feet at sea level, and that's how our beloved marsh was born and was open for recreation. In the marsh, we're not only able to ride, but we can camp and hunt. The trails will take you through swamps, dry prairies, and oak hammocks. There are winding sloughs that you can follow back into the scrub oaks, and I tell you, it's a beautiful place that not everyone can experience. There are turkey, wild hog, deer, and I've even seen bobcats. I think I even saw Bigfoot. Some of the major spots are Square Pond, the Glory Hole, and the Swimming Hole, also known as Barry's Place. There are several grills, picnic tables, and the big pavilion at the Glory Hole has grills and tables, and even a hand pump for water. There's a road that meanders through the marsh, but the airboat crossings were established so we could get into Cobb Marsh. There is an east and west fence line boundary to help us establish private and public land. The next time you're out in the Gardner or Cobb Marsh, enjoying the trails and landscape, you can thank the Kissimmee River Valley Sportsmen Association, because just a short 34 years ago, we did not have our beloved marsh. Let's keep it cleaned up and beautiful. So there's the truth, the real reason why we get to ride our beloved Gardner and Cobb Marsh. Hey, y'all keep riding the winds, my friends. Keep riding the wind.